Now Seb's going to make a series of announcements now from on stage.
Chris, thank you. On the 6th of May 1954 in Oxford, England, Roger Bannister, coached by Franz Stampfel and paced by Chris Chataway and Chris Brasher, became the first man to run under 1 mile in under 4 minutes. Bannister also became European 1500-metre champion and Empire and Commonwealth mile champion in the same year. His epic battle in that latter race with Australia's John Landy, who in June had broken Bannister's world record, became known as the Miracle Mile. On the 29th of May 1954 in Birmingham, England, Diane Leather became the first woman to run 1 mile in under 5 minutes. Despite her run coming in the same month and only weeks after Bannister's sub-4, her feat went largely unheralded. Leather, a 2-time European silver medalist at 800 metres, ran her fastest mile time of 4 minutes, 45 seconds in 1954 at London's White City Stadium. Her world best time remained unbeaten by a woman until 1962. The mile distance for women didn't become officially ratifiable for world records until 1967. The Memorial of Van Damme, the Brussels meeting in Belgium, at the end of 1976 European Indoor Championships in Munich, Belgian Ivo van Damme took the 1500-metre gold medal. That summer in Montreal, the 22-year-old Ivo raced to impressive Olympic silver medals at both 800 and 1500 metres behind Alberto Wantarena and John Walker. Tragically, Ivo died in a car crash the same year. In 1977, a group of Belgian sports writers led by Wilfried Meert organised the Memorial Van Damme meeting in his memory. The meeting went on to become part of the Golden Four, the Golden League, and today the Diamond League. I had the honour of setting the meet's first world record in 1981. In the beginning in 1973, as Haywood Restoration Meeting, 2 years later, the meeting was founded and due to be renamed the Bauman Classic in honour of the legendary University of Oregon track coach, Bill Bauman. Following the tragic death of Oregon's 24-year-old superstar, Steve Prefontaine, sadly in a car accident, on the 30th of May 1975, the meeting was instead named the Prefontaine Classic in the young runner's memory. Steve Prefontaine, Pan American 5,000-metre champion and Munich Olympic gold 5,000-metre finalist, trained under Bauman at the University of Oregon. The Bauman Mile is the flagship event of the Prefontaine Classic and one of the world's most prestigious track miles. In 2001, Alan Webb ran 3:53:43, breaking Jim Ryan's national high school record that had stood for 36 years. Yeah, that's amazing, Jim. The meeting was first established in 1924, and the early editions were known as the American meetings. It was not until 1965 that the Oslo Bislett Games, as we know it today, was created by Arne Hauptvik. Ron Clark's 10,000-metre world record, 27:39, in 1965, was the first world record set during the meeting's modern era. The Bislett Dream Mile was run in 1974 and has witnessed 3 world records set by myself, Steve Ovett, and Steve Cram, who won the race 4 times. Hisham El Garouj has 3 wins, Noureddin Morselli has 2 victories, and John Walker 1. This race was inaugurated in 1953 by Sir William Carr in memory of his father, Sir Emsley Carr, a former editor of the News of the World. The newspaper was then a major sponsor of athletics. The Emsley Carr Mile has been annually contested in stadiums across Britain, with Birmingham's Alexander Stadium and London's Olympic Stadium hosts of Diamond League meetings, more recently its venue. The race has been won by 11 Olympic champions and 7 world mile record holders. Hisham's 3:45:96 run in 2000 is the current race record. I fancy that will stand for a year or two. As well as Hisham, of our guests tonight, Kip Keino, Jim Ryan, Philbert Bai have all been winners. For over 30 years, the indoor meeting in Karlsruhe has attracted world and Olympic champions at the start of each year. Established in 1985, the meeting was first held at the Europahalle, but in 2015 moved to the Damme Arena. Two of the current women's world indoor records were set at Karlsruhe. Dibaba, 1,500 metres in 2014, and Karlsruhe at the 110 hurdles in 2008. Karlsruhe was a founding member of the World Indoor Tour, which was created in 2016. Founded in 1908, the Milrose Games is the world's oldest indoor track and field meeting. Its history is unmatched. Athletes from across the generations like Paavo Nurmi, Mal Whitfield, Carl Lewis, Jackie Joyner-Kersee. From 1914 to 2011, its home was Madison Square Gardens, and from 2012, New York's Armory has been its host. The Wanamaker Mile was born in 1926 and has been won 6 times by Glenn Cunningham, 7 by Eamon Coughlin, and 8 by Bernard Lagat. Of our guests tonight, as well as Eamon's 7 wins, Ron Delaney has 4 victories, Nuruddin Morselli won the race twice, and Kip Keino once.